This is another part of the series to teach about what it means to be Jewish. Now, every aspect of an identity or a persona or a group, the member that we choose to belong to, has the good and the bad, and it's what I've been saying for years. Is I am very much pro immigration, under the rules of identifying what was bad that you're leaving and bringing your good, and don't take our bad, take only our good. But that has to have transparency between applicants and the government that actually receives. And I've never heard of such a human thing happening anywhere around the planet.
You Fleischman?
Yeah.
Where are your Jews?
My what?
Minion Rangers. Have Torah will travel.
What?
You had a death in your family, didn't you, Fleischman?
Well, yeah, actually, yeah.
Well, we're here to help you set things straight. I'm Greenbaum. That's Shane. Axelrod. Levi. Strauss. Little Big Mocker.
Shalom. Hi.
Coen brothers. Ethan. Joel. And left there's Yahuta. Ethiopian. Well, you ready to ride?
No. What I mean is I can't ride.
New Yorker. Figures.
You don't understand what see, I've never ridden a horse. I'm not even quite sure how to get on.
Come on now. We're packing strudel, son. But it won't keep. Let's go.
Like this?
Come on.
All right. Come on. Okay, come on.
My first thesis supervisor in my Master's of Arts in Sustainable Leisure Management had horses. So one time she invited our first cohort, and I said, well, I don't know if I've ever been on a horse. I'm a little bit nervous. But she knew I rode motorcycles, and she knew I was struggling in the program in the sense of I was trying to be me, and like there was a lot of incongruences and inconsistencies. And she also knew that I received disability services, and but offered them as well. And so it's strange because another of my cohort who was familiar with horses, she just let him go. But for me, she was kind of holding on, and it was kind of insulting, and she didn't know that. And it's because of her beliefs about me, but it's also related to we'd also already had tension as myself being a critical thinker and challenging these incongruences, and the norm that we spoke of was wrong, but that the teachers still partook in, if that's the right way to say it. So for me, it's like, man, I wasn't having a panic attack, so she couldn't pick that up because she had a predetermined belief about what I could or could not do, which could also explain when I sent her documents that were like, this is where I'm going to decide to go with my thesis, is the feedback was extremely childish. It's almost like, did she read it? Did she understand it? And what if, somebody else had sent it to her that she didn't have this predetermined belief of their, capacities? Because I could send this to you and it's like, was it over her head, or did she think it didn't make sense because it came from me? Because it does make sense. And it's like 1 or 2 pages sometimes. And again, when I insisted that, a longer thing, and again, it was totally out of her expertise. Although she's the sustainability expert of the university, and this relates to sustainability. It was very interesting. It was like all new to her. So in a way, like, who is it that has the mental illness between the two of us, right? Nicole.
All right, everybody, we're gonna sing a song right now.
This might be the first
you
one.
might know the words too, so if you want to sing along, that would be fun. Here we go. All right, Chicago. Put on your yarmulke. It's time for Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we get 8 crazy nights. When you feel like the only kid in town without a
8 crazy nights. Now we're getting 2 crazy months because of their elites. Look, these are not fake teeth. They're my real teeth. Because at university, I didn't want to be fake. And so, like my professors, I couldn't, at an older age, afford braces.